Good morning, fellow meanderers again. We're still in Cannock Chase, and yeah, we're at a place I didn't actually know existed, but I'm in a weird way I'm kind of glad that it does. So this is, and I'll explain why in a second. So this is the war memorial for German soldiers in one of the most peculiar places you would think. But this was to basically mark the German casualties between World War I and World War II that died on British soil. Now, obviously, we know the history, that man with the tash, all that sort of stuff. But, you know, a lot of men went to war not with that intention, not with that sort of mentality, shall we say. And at the end of the day, they've given their lives for something that they thought was correct. And the same from us, from the other side. We should celebrate all soldiers, in my opinion, no matter who are the goodies or the baddies. And these actually look like, what's his name? So these are British graves, these are, that we're on at the moment. So I think there might be a few graveyards in this cemetery. But yeah, this is definitely the British side. All so young. But what a peaceful place to rest. Well, that's quite a mouthful of a surname. Okay, so this is now the German side, I would say. Edward Gischka. Sounds more Polish. And Ernst Goetz. Peter Sandkall. Alphonse Alberts. It marks the days that they died. Johann Fulmer, Hugo Schecker, Wilhelm Ernst. And the list goes on and on and on. More of a Polish name, Johann Maczarowski, Willy Tagen, Franz Janotta. Yeah, most definitely German names. I'm not going to walk around and name every single grave here. Ooh, other than this one, a Goebbels. It's about the same as the one that's really, really nasty. What a beautiful sunny morning it is. Let's do a few of these lines, Moss, just to see what's going on. See if there are any common names. So these are all the World War I graves. It doesn't say how old these guys were, whilst on the British side it does. Moss, out of those respects, please. So let's just for reference see whether this side depicts the Brits. No, these are German. Yeah, they've got the insignia on their gravestones. So yeah, all of these here are British. The rest of these are all German names. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Let's just count these up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. So it's 22 wide. But how many deep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Oh, I can't do that maths that quick. It's a lot though. In the hundreds. getting on 300. And that's just this side. Yeah, it's probably getting on nearly 500 souls laid here. Oh, it's not the most ideal spot for a poo moss, but if you've got to go, you've got to go. Right, let's pop that down for a sec. Let's clear up your business, mister. Right. There we go. Poo picked up. Right. Should we continue? Ferdinand, what a name. There's definitely a lot of like Polish type names in here as well, and the Polish weren't really on the German side as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I think so. Basically, the reason why this exists is one, like I said, commemorating everybody who died in the wars. A lot of innocent souls in not so innocent circumstances. What are you doing, Moss? But yeah, in 1967, I think the date was, Great Britain and it would have been the Federation of Germany at the time, came together and agreed that there would be a central location where German soldiers would be laid to rest. And this is what we've got here. But yeah, I like how it's like very much a garden. Things are planted here, and it's a very, very pretty place, peaceful place. Yeah, because obviously we've done a big walk this morning. I'm just doing a shortish one round here. We're only going to take about 10-15 minutes, but you know, kind of get the drift now. Many people laid to rest. And interestingly, there's a few gravestones like this one up ahead, which is on its own for some reason, a lonely grave. I wonder why. Is there any particular reason? So this is actually... So MS Viktorovsky, Viktorovsky, died 1948, aged 48, Polish Resettlement Corps. Don't really know what that's all about, but I'm assuming that's all the Polish refugees. Can you help with them? I'm sure there's some significance. I'm sure you could look up some of these names. Hang on, the plaques have changed on these. Come on, Moss, just double check these. I want to see why they've changed the plaques. It just says New Zealand on it. T.A. Parr, New Zealand Rifle Brigade. So yeah, these are Brits again. They've all got their insignias on the headstone, and all the Germans are sat behind in this third row. He's got the age, 18 years old, Daniel James Elston. Age 20, H.J. Ormandy. 20, E.P. Fleming. 29, a little bit older. But these guys are kids. 26, 33, it's about the oldest Brit. Another 20-year-old. 30. See what these ones say. bad sniffles. 29, 23, New Zealand artillery. There's something to do in New Zealand here as well. So these are all, it's basically all of these graves on the left hand side, they're all German. Villiega. Funny name. Yeah, I'm just wondering why they're set out so different. And these graves are facing these ones. There must be some kind of significance here. For one, these are all German ones that we're on at the moment. This one's actually got a date. They knew when these guys were born at the front. All of these behind, they've just got their dates of death. Excuse me. These have their date of birth and their date of death, but not their age, interestingly. Got to work that out for yourself. All very, very young men still. And then back over here, yeah, we've got Brits again. So yeah, this has got a date, that's got his date of death. 21 years old, 21 years old. 21, 20, 21, 39. Jay Mackenzie, slightly older boy, still no time to die. It's only a year older than me, Christ. S. Agnew, I know an Agnew. Stevenson, R.H.M. Seed, J.G. Grundy. Sounds like a kind of guy I'd like to go to the pub with, and I bet he's an author. Yeah, what an interesting place. And then, what are these guys? Squadron leader S.A.D. Lane, 8 miles away from that, mate. Eating the flower. It was dead, to be fair. Yeah, 18th September 1940. Then Flying Officer R.B. Bowen, pilot in the Royal Air Force, age 27. I have to say, the British graves in particular are very, very pretty. Comos. And then finally, aged 58. It's a 98680 aircraftman first class G.E. Hicks of the Royal Air Force. Passed away 2nd of March 1941, aged 58. A loving husband, dear and kind to all. His is not death, but eternal life. But yeah, what? Oh, get off that. I know that you don't understand the concept of graves, Moss, so we'll let you off. Yeah, obviously I don't want him going on graves. What does it say around this cross? Their name, is that where it starts? Yeah, it is. Their name liveth forevermore. So yeah, we'll just have a little look over here, shall we, Moss? Oh, I'm gonna have to spin round. It's getting me tied up on thing. Leave that alone, come on. There's what's his name here? Little information board. We like an information board, they're useful. And hopefully we can learn a thing or two. Moss, go on, mate. Good boy. Here we go. Oh, we're ready for narration time. So this shows all of the setup and why it is the way it is as well. That's good to know. Register box containing the cemetery. Oh, that's here at the front. The cross of sacrifice is that. Number 3, grave of Evan Innes Jones, plot 4, row H, grave 8. I'm assuming he's... Oh, here we go. Here's Evan. A farmer from Waikato, New Zealand. Is that how you pronounce that? Surely not. Evan enlisted in 1914 with Auckland Mounted Rifles. He was wounded at Gallipoli? Something like that. In 1915, and he was evacuated home, where he was discharged in 1946. He re-enlisted during the last year of the war and was commissioned as a second lieutenant. He was sent to the United Kingdom and joined the Auckland Regiment at Cannock. He fell ill soon after arriving and was treated in military hospital at Cannock, but died on the 7th of November 1918 at just 29 years of age. Yeah, here we go. So look, a few minutes walk from here is Cannock Chase German Military Cemetary. So there must be more, which is a final resting place of nearly 5,000 German and Austrian servicemen and civilians of the World Wars. The cemetery was established in 1956 following the decision... Oh, sorry, I clearly got that date wrong. 1956 it is. Not already situated in cemeteries or plots in the Commonwealth or to a central location. The cemetery is maintained on behalf of the German government. And then we honour and care for the men and women of the Commonwealth forces who died in the First and Second World Wars, ensuring they will never be forgotten. Funded by 6 member governments, our work began with building, now maintaining cemeteries at 23,000 locations all over the world. Today, over a century after we began, our work continues. Amazing. What a wicked bit of history just here. And just before I go, let's just read this out. So this cemetery is the final resting place of 101st and 2nd World War Commonwealth service personnel. They lie at rest alongside 286 German servicemen and civilians and 1 member of the Polish Resettlement Corps. That would explain all those separate graves. During the First World War, Cannock Chase was home to several large military camps and over 500,000 men were trained here. This cemetery was begun in 1917 for the burial of Commonwealth servicemen who died in the camp hospital. At this time, a prisoner of war camp was established on the Chase of Brockton, or at Brockton, and German POWs, prisoners of war, who died in captivity, were also laid to rest here. Many of these men, Commonwealth and German, died during the 1918-19 influenza pandemic known as the Spanish flu. During the Second World War, the cemetery continued to be used by the military. A Royal Air Force base was established nearby and 3 RAF personnel were buried here. However, the majority of the 1939 to 45 burials here were of German aircrew who were shot down over Britain or POWs who died in captivity. So there you go. There's a little history lesson. It just shows when the Imperial War Graves were commissioned in 1917 and then changing their names. So 1956 that this one was actually came about. So let's go walking about, shall we, Moss? Let's go. So yeah, I'm glad I've come. I'm really glad I've come actually. And we're going to see what else this has to offer. Just noted that my battery's getting a bit low on the camera. Bloody typical, isn't it? And we need to find a poo bin on our travels as well. This bag's been in my hand long enough that it's cold. Lots of dogs in the back of that van, by the sounds of things. Excited to be going out for their walkies. Lots of doggies. Yeah, hopefully my footwear is going to be suitable enough just to trot along this a little bit. Looks like it's well laid. So where does this go? Let's go and investigate. Let's go to more graves around the corner maybe? Or is that it? That might be it. Yeah, this just seems to go off onto a set of fields and a footpath. Okay. That's fine. Investigation over. Very excited doggos. Ready? Let's go. Let's go left, mate. This way. Just trot along this track for a bit. Come on, good boy. Why are you stopping? Nothing to see there. You ready? Steady. Go. Good boy. Good boy, Moss. Yes. Good boy. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good lad. But yeah, once I've had a look around the cemetery, or sorry, I have looked around the cemetery. Once I've walked down this road and back again, we'll start heading back towards the campsite, I think. Sort of settle down for a little bit of lunch and some chill time for a few hours, or find somewhere on the way where we can sit and chill. But ultimately, I'd quite like to, honestly, I would quite like a nap, but I don't think that's going to happen. Some collies here. Moss, come on. Come on. Let's go. Come yay. They're gone, Moss. Come on. What have you done with your tail? Your tail looks silly. Mossy, come on. Ready? Steady. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. He desperately wants to get back to those people. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No. I'll just stand here and wait then, Moss. It's fine by me. Yeah? Stand in the position I want to go. Hopefully he comes. Moss, come yay. Let's go. Follow. Come on. Good boy. See what this is all about, shall we? Tell you what, it's really nice. The autumnal vibes are pretty special round here. Definitely thankful for having this track to walk along. Come on. Lots of nice routes. That boy's just come through the field rather than what's his name. Good to know, however, my footwear is not going to allow. I can't be arsed changing into my boots when this is a short little have a look about more than anything else. Wait there. Wait, Moss. Wait, Moss.
Are you from around here?
Nah, I'm not, mate.
You're not?
Nah, why? What's up?
I was looking for Kuwait.
Not an effing clue, pal. Sorry. Yeah. Private car parked. Oh, I just parked miles away from the war graves. Must be more.
Come back here afterwards and have a look around the cemetery.
Morning.
Morning. Yep. Alright, cheers.
Yeah, good. Go on, mate. That's quite a way in. Oh, I'd love a dog poo bin. Go on, Moss. Gonna go look at some more graves. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's substantial. Oh, it's really quite substantial. Fair enough. Where's the entrance to this bad boy then? Definitely not going to go and look at every single one, but I'll pass through a few rows, see what it's all about. Talk about having a bonus walk, Moss. So now I understand why there's opening times, because that first bit I was like, what is it's just open. Now I see. There seems to be a lot of like nice walking routes off of here as well, which is nice. Whoops, mate. Wow, it's quite hard to comprehend. What does that say on that sign? Oh, just opening times. Vamos. Wonder why they're in specific squares or rows. See if we can find that out through reading a handful of them. Again, I should have put that boost lens on. Let's try harder. Oh, so there's actually two people in marked on each grave. It just has their dates of death. Certainly peaceful up here. Fritz Herford. Karl Müller. Proper German names. Otto Pichotska, I think that's pronounced. Otto. Quite like that name. Gustav. This one actually says when they were born. So these have all got, oh, Musk must stand for something. Gren must be Grenadier. An SOLD, don't know what that would stand for. UFFZ. Witzefeld. GM, lots of different divisions. I don't really know much about the German military, especially during the World Wars. I know the odd bit through, obviously, like playing Call of Duty, but that's about, this higher level as I get. Interneta. I wonder what that means. So hang on, these have got stuff printed on the front and back, so that's Peter. Oh yeah, and Bruno Wagner. So hang on, there's 4 people on each gravestone. There's 3 on that one. No particular explanation as to why. It's not like they're family members or anything. There's a larger grave up at the top. Well, you know what? Out of all the places I thought I was going to come this week, did not expect it to be the German War Cemetery. But I'm glad I've come. It's super peaceful. And it's actually a really cool piece of history. The year I was born. This stone was unveiled by His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent on the 16th of July 1987 to mark 25 years of friendship between Staffordshire and Bremen, commemorated by this group of 25 oak trees which is surrounding us. It's basically the German version, and I don't really speak German that well. Dieser Stein werde enthüllt. Von seiner can't do it. I can't speak something I don't understand, if that makes sense. Like, there are similarities with Dutch, but German is just a different animal. It really is. Anyways, don't need to repeat that back because I've already said it on the top bit. If you need your own translations, please do. But yeah, Cannock Chase. To be honest, I didn't even know until this morning that this even existed. And here we are. Nice bit of impromptu adventurising. Looking at things. Well, it really goes back as well. It's sort of kind of rather difficult to comprehend the amount of people that have been laid to rest. And this is just here. Like, you've got to remember that not many German boots hit British soil. Not many at all. So, you think this is a lot. When you're talking about the amount of bloodshed on the continent, this barely scratches the surface, but just getting my head around this alone, is very, very difficult. It's similar to the Jewish War Memorial, which is in Amsterdam, where every single brick that built it commemorates those that lost their lives due to that horrible regime. And that was just Dutch Jews, not Jews as a whole, I believe. I might be wrong, I'm pretty certain that's the case. But either way, tragic. And when you look at the amount of bricks that have built that memorial, it just, yeah, beggars belief. Yeah, so the thing underneath is what they did, for sure. That says Musk as well. Internita, seems to be a lot of them. There's also, Christ's sake, Moss. You done? Go on then. So yeah, we've got some other smaller plaqued graves here for some reason. God, I swear this poo smells more. So these are commemorating still German soldiers, but I wonder why they're placed down like this instead. So these got dates on the bottom. Have these been discovered later, maybe? 422. So it's definitely, they're going down in the ages of when they were laid. That doesn't make sense. 9530. I really don't know. Oh, 90. It's when it says 60. It's 1916, isn't it? These actually got their dates of birth on them. That guy was born on Christmas Day. Ernst Krishman. It just keeps going. Mokhtar Ben Belkair. What a name! Mokhtar. Never heard that one. Got two Herberts next to each other. Definitely some like Polish-ish names, like Czaszkinski there. Joseph Reich, couldn't be more German. A lot of Ernsts, I've noticed. There's definitely some common names. Otto is also very, very common. There's two on that particular one. Carl as well. Yeah, see another Polish one, Johann Langowski. Paul Nickel. Oh, Nickel's definitely. Powell, that'll be, won't it? Kurt Ziegler. Wasn't he a left back for Tottenham Hotspur a few years ago? I'm sure I've heard that name before from somewhere. Oh, August Nagelissen. That's more like Danish, I would say. Oops, I dropped your poos. What's up? He's really got his nose on something. Yeah, I did not expect this to be a 40+ minute video. Helmut Demirus. What name? Helmut. Come on, Mossy. Let's go. Tell you what I won't do. I won't film that walk back. We'll do a little bit of work up here as well. So we'll go up the middle of these. See what we've got. Come on, Moss. Ein Bankkanter Deutsche Soldat. Willy hot. Yeah, all really young men. Mostly in their 20s. Go on. Andriy Lahavlitsky. Max Kuntzmann. Kurt Wagner, yeah. Oh, mushrooms. Don't want you eating those and getting sick, little mister. We've got ourselves a gunter here. Yeah, we basically walked almost all the way around now. You can just see the amount of graves, and each stone has got between 4 and 6 people on the list. Careful that stinger. Go on you. Ross. Careful that stinger. Shaping up for a wee. Alright, okay. What on your wheel bobs? Go on then. So yeah, next plan of action is probably to head to the shops, grab some supplies for the day. I actually need to sit down and have a proper breakfast because I haven't really done any food today other than a protein bar and a coffee, so there we go. So rather than counting them all, in this German cemetery rest 2,143 soldiers of the First World War and 2,786 of the Second World War. Among them lie 5 unknown of the former and 90 unknown of the latter. All died on British territory. There you go. So yeah, that is the German War Cemetery, guys, in Cannock Chase. Hope you've all tuned in. I honestly did not expect to be producing this kind of content for you, but if this is the sort of thing you like, please like and subscribe. We'll do little bits more of it, but yeah, I do like myself an impromptu walk out, and it's almost as random as it gets. Anyways, all the best, guys. Keep on meandering, stay positive, and much love.